Somebody somewhere gonna know my name. I'm gonna hit this city tonight where it lives and breathes.
Sex and Drugs and Rock and Roll comes from this man's mind right here. So I need to know how long, what it looks like inside, number one.
Oh my God.
But how long?
You don't want to go in there. You know what's in my head?
What?
Ideas for sex and drug and rock and roll. Millions of statistics about football, baseball, hockey, basketball, anything sports-wise.
Right.
A ton of information about JFK's assassination, World War II, the Vietnam War. I'm basically an idiot who got lucky, and I have a television show that stars this girl as my daughter, and hopefully it's going to work, and I'm just going to ride her coattails for the next 5 years on FX.
I hear that you rock out and you have an amazing voice live.
She does.
I like to sing, I do. I've been singing a long time, and that's Johnny C. And, it's insane that I get to do a show now where it's all original rock music, great rock music that you either wrote yourself or co-wrote with your buddies, great musicians, and it's a dream.
The audience will be the judge of that. She's my daughter who comes to New York with a bunch of money and a desire to go in the recording studio, and that's why I get the band back together. Even though we all hate each other, we decide, well, this young chick's gonna pay us. So we get back into this room with her, and she, of course, we find out is very talented and wants to use this band of experienced musicians. And it's clear that she's got all it takes to really become famous, which is a nightmare for me because I'm her father, but I also have spent my entire life wishing I was famous, and there's not a chance I'm gonna be. So it's a story about family, a really dysfunctional family, and fame is really what the show's about.
You know what's funny, as you were saying that, I never even told you this. This was my whole plan when I was trying to write an album. I was with the label trying to write an album. I presented the idea to them because I wanted to make authentic rock music, and they were sending me to just people with computers, tracks. I said, why don't we find a group of washed up but really talented rock stars, pay them, and let them write music for me, and let's play. And I swear to God, I can't believe this is so weird.
It's a really smart move.
It's a totally smart move. They're like, well, then who?
The truth of the matter is that if you go through pop music, and it'll always be that way, generally speaking, with a lot of pop stars, male and female, that haven't discovered that they can completely write on their own. It is a bunch of really experienced session guys, producers, and songwriters that get into a room or a studio with them. So that's basically what she's out for, but what she didn't bargain for was how messed up her dad is, and how
we all get way more invested than I think we ever imagined we were going to be.
And it's very intricate set of old relationships that we all slept with each other and each other's girlfriends and stuff back in the old days. It's so ugly, and at the same time, we actually do all love each other, but we also resent each other. I come from an Irish family, and that's our bread and butter. Yelling, screaming, blaming,
The comedy will ensue. Thank you so much.
I love how you do. You step on camera.
I know. Do you like this?
And then you step over there. That's awesome.
EP's TV coverage is brought to you by Xbox, makers of Rare Replay for the Xbox One.